How can I find out the cost per mile for my truck? We have a tool that allows you as an owner-operator to estimate the minimum cost per mile or cost per kilometer you need to know in order to run your operation successfully. However, the calculator's main goal goes beyond just giving you the cost per mile, cost per kilometer. Its primary purpose is to provide you with the big picture of the financial state of your truck driving, giving you approximate minimum annual, monthly, and hourly gross revenue that you need to target in order to set the foundation for profitability. This is the final, most important output of this process, and you can think of it as your break-even point. The dollar value in this field will change to reflect the amounts you have entered in the below fields. Here's how this screen has been organized. In the left column, you will find all the different categories of costs, and on the right, you will see an annual summary for your operation as well as an income summary. The first thing that you need to decide is whether you are looking to find a cost per mile or cost per kilometer. Depending on where you drive most, US or Canada, pick the currency and metric system that best applies to your situation. Below, you will find the operation specifics. Your average hours driven should be 70 hours as per regulations, as well as the average speed should be 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. But the average cost per liter as well as the miles per gallon, kilometers per liter could be different. You can change these pre-entered values to reflect your actual situation. Next, determine if you're going to be entering the amounts in their monthly or yearly values. Let's start looking at the fixed costs associated with your truck driving. These are costs that are constant and do not change regardless of the number of miles you drive. In these fields, you need to enter anything from truck to trailer, insurance, license, plates, and permit costs. Below, you will find the variable costs related to your driving. You can notice that we have calculated the fuel cost for you. This is based on the above entered values under Operation Specifics. You will notice that fuel is perhaps the most significant cost related to your driving. Also, you can see how small savings in gas rates can save you money. If you have spent any money on tires, maintenance, repairs, truck cleaning, tracking system, or any other expense, please enter the respective amounts. Next, we'd like you to take into account anything that you have spent in operational payments. If you are paying yourself a salary, any accounting expenses, telephone line you use for business, lodging expenses, meals, loading, unloading charges, tolls, legal fees, fines, cargo claims, scale fees, workman's compensation, and taxes. Please note that for the purpose of this calculator, we have calculated taxes based on provincial rates for Ontario. The total taxes reflect both the provincial and federal taxes for your tax bracket. Also, other expenses that are very common, but often overlooked, are the unforeseen expenses. We calculate the standard 5% for this in order to ensure that your cost per mile has a small buffer that ensures you will be paid fairly, minimize losses, or turn gains. Finally, if you check at the top of this page, you will see your cost per mile or cost per kilometer. Voila! Think of this number as your break-even point. If you want to make money, you might need to figure out what kind of margin you can add on top of this, keeping in mind industry and market conditions. Happy miles!